Welcome to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games.
Today my father is driving me to my swimming lesson. He's speaking to me, but I'm not answering. A ball of anguish is lodged in my throat and stops me from speaking. It feels like somebody is crying inside my chest. From up here, I can hear them laughing at me. A storm awakens itself in me. My lungs fill with an immense sea of sorrow. I fall, I dive, and I depart.
Today I show off a game brought to you by Goblin Studio. And first of all, a big thank you to developers for giving me a key. And they brought us games like Robotorium, Sigma Theory, Legend of Keepers. A lot of really amazing games. I'm very excited to show this one off. So let's begin. Now I've pre-played this already, and this is a roguelike. So essentially every time you die you get some sort of bonuses. So first of all, this is a turn-based card-based combat. So first of all, when you die you get some additional cards. In our case we get fire cards, bomb cards, and a magical power. We're going to talk more about those when we're in the game. You also get an imaginary friend. Essentially, in order to get an imaginary friend, you first need to sort of die and get it, which is, for example, which we get this friend over here. Then the friend gives you a challenge. In this case, reach floor 8 without using any memories. If you fulfill that challenge, then you actually get the friend to come with you, which is what I've got right now. And then the friend gives you a bonus. The bonus that we're going to be having is on each floor, a demon will be wearing a golden hourglass on its head. Defeat this demon to earn a bonus turn. Next up, we've got memories. So memories, you can pick a memory and they give you permanent bonuses. The first memory I've picked is I find steel cards in chests. Stealing from my opponents is the only way to get the most powerful card. Essentially what this does is that if you kill an enemy, it's going to give you an additional card. Another memory we can pick is the hourglass thing. We already have that from the imaginary friend, so we don't need it from here. When I receive a fatal blow, I fall to my knees instead of losing the game. I have to survive the next attack to get back on my feet. I can find a start inside Amphorae. Or at the beginning of each floor, I gain half of my maximum well. Oh, this is fantastic. We're grabbing that. That is amazing. That is just so good. Alright, so let's start a new game. I'm going to talk about the rest of how the game works once we start it. But I did want to show it off, like what happens after you die. So I thought this was the easiest way to show it, just at the beginning.
Ferryman of the Styx. A river that separates the real from the imaginary. It's funny. I no longer feel fear, but I know I am here to face my demons.
Alright, so we're going to skip the tutorial because I'm going to walk you through it myself. So you can use one card per turn. But some cards have abilities like swords that allow you to play more cards after this. If you, what's really important here is that there is no discard pile or draw pile. If you use a card, it's just gone. And if you run out of cards, you're just dead. Like, it's over, it's game over. Then you have will here, which is essentially HP. If you run out of will, you're also dead. Then you've got crystals, which allow you to get rare cards. And then you've got stars, which allow you to get personality. Because you gotta earn it. You don't get born with a personality, you gotta work for it. And this gives you like a really interesting bonuses for the run. I like that a lot. So what we're gonna do over here, and here we have our imaginary friend. So I'm gonna start with an axe, which attacks all opponents in the first row and hit them all up. Now every time you kill some enemy, the row moves a little bit closer to you and it kind of pulls the enemy towards you. We're gonna start with a sword. Because every time we use a sword, we can use another one. So we're going to kill off all of these guys. And now we've reached the stairs, which allows us to move towards the next floor. And see, we healed 15 HP because of that memory that we have. Chests gives us new card. We can pick packs of cards. We can either get swords, attack an opponent in front of me. We currently have 5 in our deck. I can play another sword if I have one in my hand. We could get healing, restore all my will. Currently we have 2 in our deck. Block all attacks for 2 turns, shield, or pull an opponent or an object toward me. These whips also work on traps, which I'm sure we're gonna see later. Essentially, it allows you to activate a trap, which is actually quite nice because I think it allows you to hit the enemy that's in front of the trap, but more importantly, the trap is not gonna hit you. But we're gonna go with the sword right now, and I think we're gonna go with the shield because we do have a lot of healing in between the floors, so I don't think we have to worry about that too much. Then we're gonna grab these crystals. And that, by the way, this counts down and not up, so once this gets to 0, we get the bonus from that. Next up, we're going to use our axe to kill off all of these guys in the front row. Next, we are going to use an arrow to hit this baby minotaur because this one does a 4 damage. We want to kill it before it hits us. And next up we're going to use, actually sword is kind of pointless, so let's use an arrow. We don't want to waste the sword because they're going to be better once we can actually draw more cards. Or not. So bomb is the bonus card that I've been given from dying in the previous game. Blow up 5 opponents in the shape of a cross. If the explosion reaches me, I lose 5 will points. This is also a magical card, which means that some of the armor that the enemies have will not apply on magical cards. So let's just move towards the next floor. If your card's magical power and your personality work well together... Yeah, we don't know what happens. Okay. Alright. So a cross bomb would kill these 4, but I don't know if it's... Well, we have nothing else to really play, so I think we'll do it. We did hit this, which means we actually lost one of the crystals, because if you hit crystals, you lose some stuff. Now, we've gotten enough points to get a personality, so let me read the options. Nerf. On each floor, 2 demons will be tougher, but they will give me 3 towers, so we're gonna get more personality quicker. Resistance. A shield card will protect me for 3 turns instead of 2. I immediately get a shield for 2 turns. Or will. My max will is increased and I regain all my will points. This is actually not bad considering that we're healing on every floor, so this seems like a good combo with that. If you don't like any of these, we can also just go for a regular chest. I'm gonna go for the wilting thing because even though I don't need healing right now, I think that the idea of being able to heal for more at the start of every floor is really good. Now we've got this guy. The whip of this mad bull resurrects the defeated skeletons. I'd better take care of it as quickly as possible. And the minotaur with the quick armor. Let's start... So we have to hit him 3 times to defeat it. I'm gonna start off with an arrow on this guy. I'm gonna keep the crystal here, which means that this big guy cannot hit me because the crystal is kind of blocking his path. Or we could just use this to attack 3 opponents in a row. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough to kill him because we haven't hit him yet. So let's use a sword on this guy. We're gonna grab this little chest and we're gonna grab more swords and an axe. Alright. I'm going to grab the crystals now, use the axe to hit up all of these. Now this guy is still alive, but we should be able to kill him off soon. Next up, let's use the... Actually, let's use a shield. Now we're gonna have time to hit him up. I don't want to use another shield, it's the end of my turn. Because of this, this symbol up here says I can play another card of the same type. So I do not want to do that. I don't want to play two shields in a row. So instead we're just gonna wait, and now we can finish him off. Great. This guy actually can hit us because once you kill off the big demon, you actually get a magical power. So this guy didn't have his turn to hit us. So we're gonna open this. We could either get... Every 7 crystals I pick up, I gain 1 axe card which appears directly in my hand. My bag is better protected, leaves a 50% chance of not stealing anything at all. I can throw daggers to strike a demon of the 2nd row. Chests now offer 1 more dagger card. This is really, really good because daggers allow you to insta-kill an opponent. So being able to insta-kill an opponent who is not right next to you is a really good thing. So we want to grab that. And then we're going to kill this guy with a sword and move up towards the next floor.
Am I in one of my dreams? The labyrinthine maze of my imagination, with my will as my only guide.
Now this guy, by the way, has the hourglass on his head, which is going to give us that bonus. I don't really remember what the bonus was, but whatever bonus this imaginary friend gives us. Oh yeah, it tells us here. So we gain a bonus turn. Okay, that's nice. So if we kill him off, we can actually get another turn. This skeleton will strike me without hesitation if he gets in front of me. So let's start with this 3 opponents in a straight line. This is going to give us a bonus turn. So we could now use the axe to kill off these 2. And we can open the chest. So I would like to get... Ooh, what do we want to get? Let's grab stealing, because I want to show it off. And then we'll go with arrows, I think. Another chest is going to give us daggers. Fatal blow to any opponent. And let's grab... No, not healing. Let's grab more shields. Shields are good. We'll go... Oh, so these traps are actually quite rough. Okay, so now I wish I've taken a whip instead, because this is really going to hit us hard. So we're going to start off by taking... Let's grab a shield. We do have a protection for 3 turns. And then next time we're going to try to use the swords, potentially, to try to finish off these guys so that when the trap activates, it's actually not going to hurt me because I got the shield. That's exactly what I wanted. Let's open these crystals and then we'll do 3 opponents in a straight line. Off we go, and let's go up. Big demons often hide very interesting cards. Alright, good to know. Alright, we don't want to waste the dagger. Let's use the stealing thing on this guy. So this is going to give us, yeah, an arrow card. That's okay. Next up, let's use an arrow on one of these arrow people. Okay, we should have used the arrow on one of these minotaurs, but that's okay. Now let's use 3 opponents in a straight line on this bunch. Ooh, and we got a personality again. Imagination. I think I already read that. I draw 5 cards instead of 4. Nerve, we definitely had that. On each floor, 2 demons will be tougher, but they will give more stress or more will. This time I'll probably go with imagination. I don't know if more will is something that we need right now. It doesn't feel that way. Let's use a sword to kill you off. And a sword to hit you up, maybe? We might need... Yeah, let's use an axe now. That's really nice. And then we could use an... Actually, no. First, we should grab the crystals. Now we can use another axe. And then we could use swords to finish off this big one. Another sword to hit that guy. Ooh, we've got this really big guy. This guy has a terrible tap power. It allows my enemies to attack twice. That's rough. We're gonna grab more swords and daggers. We could use a dagger on the guy over there. Great. I don't want to let them go twice. Now, this guy has stolen from me my... I think it was a shield, which is quite bad. Let's use a sword to finish him off. This is going to give me a bonus turn. Then we'll use an arrow to finish that guy. Well, actually hit that guy, not finish him off. We're going to open this. And we get a magical power. Damage of 3 or more is reduced by 1. At the beginning of my turn, I gain 1 will point for each sword in my hand. At the beginning of each floor, I get 2 sword cards and I draw them immediately. Let's grab that. And we'll use stealing to finish off that guy. I'm gonna use a sword just to open this so that we can get that chest. Yeah, this has given us a lot of swords. I think this was worth it. Very, very nice. We could try to use more swords on this if you wanted to. Do we want to try that? No, there's nothing there. Alright, so we're gonna move. Some chests hide unpleasant surprises. Alright. Oof, this is a lot of enemies. You might want to use the bombs on this particular map. Yeah, like bombs would be pretty interesting. What do these are thieves who would hurt us. Like we could use a bomb like this maybe. What do you've got? Hidden behind a shield which protects it from everything but magical cards. Yes, so this would allow us to kill a lot of those, so let's do that. Didn't quite kill that guy off, but it did hurt him at least. This skeleton is going to set off its bomb under my nose unless I set it off first. What if I use this? It's gonna activate the bombs? Yep, nice. That was a really good hit. Now next up we need to use our sword, so let's use it on this big guy. Ooh, we got another personality. A trick. Once I've played 12 cards, the card I play returns to my bag. I earn 1 will point for each demon defeated with sword, dagger, axe, or arrow, or imagination, 6 cards instead of 5. Now that's big determination, I think. Gives us a little bit of extra healing. We're gonna take these crystals, kill off this guy, open this amphora, then the chest. Let's grab more shield and actually more sword and shield. That's what I meant to say. Now, which one of you has the hourglass? Nobody. We could hit this guy or that guy. We're gonna try to hit this guy. Nice. We could open the amphora again. Axe to hit all of these. Ooh, there are crystals under this. That's good to know. So, sword on you and another one. Oh, yeah, it's protected, right? So we can't. It doesn't matter how many times you hit it with a sword. Well, we could use a dagger. I think I should finish it off either way, right? Yes. Okay, good to know. Then we'll use the sword on those guys. Sword on you. And another. Ooh. To use that to hit him up, they're just going to. The bomb guy is just going to throw it at me. So let's open this instead and grab the crystals. Alright. Get him. 1 pack of cards. I got into a trance and I play until my hand is empty. Each defeated demon gives me 3 will points and 1 crystal. Attack an opponent in front of me. If they're defeated, I steal 3 cards. Steal 1 card from each opponent. For each stolen card, I get rid of a sorrow card. Ooh, sorrow cards are really rough, so actually having this is really, really good. I don't want to use that right now, though. Let's use a shield. We'll grab the crystals. We could just leave towards the next floor, but I don't want to do it just yet. I would like to finish these guys off. We'll use a sword to finish him off. We've got 1 more shield. Sword to hit the bomb guy down. And I guess we'll use the dagger to finish this one. Let's go. Rare cards are indicated by a small star. They're 3 times less likely to appear than the normal ones. Alright. Right. Oh, we healed up. Let's grab this chest to get axes and daggers. And we're gonna grab all of this. We're gonna use the axe to finish off the guys in the front. There was an hourglass person, so we can now keep using our turn. What is this? The attack of this demon is linked to the number of cards in my bag. Scary. Yeah, let's finish him off. That seems not like a good thing to have. So, like, go away. I do want... No. I'll let this guy move in. That was bad. He's attacking me for 32, so I'm just gonna use my dagger to finish him off, because that's too scary. 32 is too much. Let's use an axe to finish off these guys. Are all of these sad? I think all of these are sad. So they're gonna bring me sorrow, which is really, 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 really bad, because it's gonna hit you really hard. It's gonna do like pretty hard damage on you, so I don't want that. Oof. I don't have any other good abilities. Let's kill off some of these sad looking monsters. Arrow to kill off him. See, so now this has given me a sorrow into my deck. And if you play a sorrow, it will take 5 hit points away from you, essentially. We'll use a sword to finish off the other crying guys, so we don't get any more crying guys in here. Yeah, this is a bit of a waste, because we only get like 1 card per turn, so if you get a sword, which we do, it's kind of a waste. I'm gonna use the bomb here. Oh, actually we got some pretty interesting stuff in the back, but more importantly, I can now draw a bit more cards. So we can grab a chest here, which is gonna give us... Let's grab the stealing thing. I do like the stealing. Now we do have this sorrow here. I'm gonna play it because remember, after I finish this run, I actually get healed up for 20, so I can afford to lose that card, to lose that HP. That's alright for me. But for another personality, imagination, drawing more cards, resistance. A shield card will protect me for 3 turns instead of 2. Yeah, let's grab that. And we immediately get 2 shields, which is also good. So let's move towards the next level. If you have less than 10 cards, think about opening a chest instead of improving your personality. Yep, we know about that. Because we're strong and skilled. Alright, we'll start with the sword. Oh wait, what do these guys do? The dagger of the snake will reduce my maximum will and its armor reflects magical damage. Thunder Firebomb. This guy, we could finish off him off. Let's hit you. Then we're gonna hit this guy. And then we're gonna hit this guy. We're gonna open... Actually, we don't want to open this just yet. We can open the amphora. I don't think I want to open the chest. Let's use stealing. Just stealing from this guy might be interesting. This demon sets my cards on fire. Playing a burning card will cost me 8 will points. What if I shoot him? He's just dead. That was easy. Alright. Now I could attack 3 opponents in a straight line. One of the heads of the terrible Cerberus. The legend says its head grow back after a while. I won't give them a chance. Yeah, let's try to use that. Well, let's grab the amphora and then use this. Just kill it off. Nice. But I think if we take too long, it's just gonna come back. Let's use this on that guy over there. This is gonna give us additional turn. I'm gonna grab this chest. I want to take a sword and a dagger. Thinking about using a bomb on these guys over there. Not enough to kill it though. We'll use steal one card from each opponent. Let's grab a shield. And we're gonna finish off this guy in the front. Grab a memory. Okay, let's check out a memory.
I don't know. She doesn't talk to me. I don't know what's going on. I want to help her, but I think it's me. I'm the one who's lost.
Oh, that's kind of sad. Let's use this to kill off that guy over there. Oh, nice. Actually, the fire burned everybody in the back, which is really cool. Let's use more swords on these big Cerberus heads. Ah, they keep on coming. Alright, then an axe then. We could steal from them. What do we get? We have something. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we gotta heal up now. And then I'm gonna use the stealing thing on this guy in the middle. I think we need to kill off everybody else, and then we're gonna kill these guys all at once. Eat an opponent regardless of his protection. This meal will give me all of my will. Ooh, that's actually quite nice. I like that a lot. But we're gonna start off by killing this mirror guy first, and now we're gonna kill them all at once. With what though? Let's steal more cards from them. And we'll kill them off with an axe now. Oh, it didn't kill this one off, seriously? Let's use a jaw to eat up that one. I need either more swords or just something better. Yeah, alright, let's use this to steal on from everyone. Jaw. We need to get 3 swords, otherwise we can't get this done. Stun an enemy. Okay, let's stun him. Then we can use a sword on this guy, sword on that guy. Right, and then we can finish off this one. Nice. Now they've got no place to come back, I hope. Determination, I earn 2 will points for each demon defeated with sword, dagger, axe, or arrow. Optimism, picking up a crystal will give me 1 will. Now let's grab will, so we get more points in total. And we get a magical power as well. At the beginning of my turn, I gain 1 will point for each sword in my hand. When I play confident cards, it turns to a flame card I can play this turn. When I use a whip, I steal a card. The ability does not work on the enemies of the first turn. Let's go to do the confidence thing, because we do use it every once in a while. And now let's move to the next level.
I hear the rain in the distance. Or is that the sound of tears falling? An old sorrow that weighs heavy upon my heart.
I mean, if you can tell the difference between the sound of rain and your own tears, that's pretty bad. That's very, very bad. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, write down in the comments, and you can click on the right to watch a Robotorium or a long way down. I'll see you there. Bye bye.